Welcome back to Bible Quiz Star.
In the parable of the sower, what happened to the seed that fell on good soil? A. Produced a harvest. B. Was choked by thorns. C. Was eaten by birds. Or D. Was scorched by sun. The correct answer is A. Produced a harvest. Jesus explained that he used stories to fulfill what the prophets had said would happen. Is this assertion true? The answer is true. In Jesus' story about wheat and weeds, who planted the weeds in the field at night? A. A careless servant. B. An enemy. C. The wind. Or D. Wild birds. The correct answer is B. An enemy. Jesus compared God's kingdom to a tiny mustard seed that grows into something large enough for birds to nest in. Is this fact true? The answer is true.
By engaging with this content, you're helping others find their path to God's wisdom. Your like and subscription make a difference.
What everyday item did Jesus compare to the kingdom of heaven to show how it spreads? A. Light in darkness. B. Salt in food. C. Water in soil. Or D. Yeast in dough. The correct answer is D. Yeast in dough. In Jesus' story, the man who found treasure hidden in a field sold everything he had to buy that field. Is this belief true? The answer is true. Jesus compared the kingdom to a merchant looking for what valuable item? A. Fine pearls. B. Lost coins. C. Precious stones. Or D. Rare spices. The correct answer is A. Fine pearls. According to Jesus, what must we become like to enter the kingdom of heaven? A. Little children. B. Powerful rulers. C. Religious scholars. Or D. Wealthy merchants. The correct answer is A. Little children. Jesus taught that causing a child who believes in him to stumble is a very serious matter. Is this assumption accurate? The answer is true. In Jesus' story about lost sheep, what does the shepherd do with the one that wanders away? A. Leaves the 99 to find it. B. Lets it learn its lesson. C. Sends a hired hand. Or D. Waits for its return. The correct answer is A. Leaves the 99 to find it. When Peter asked if forgiving 7 times was enough, Jesus suggested a much smaller number. Does this seem accurate? The answer is false. In the parable of the unforgiving servant, what happened to the servant who refused to show mercy? A. Assigned more work. B. Given more time. C. Released with warning. Or D. Thrown in prison. The correct answer is D. Thrown in prison.
By engaging with this content, you're helping others find their path to God's wisdom. Your like and subscription make a difference.
The king in the wedding feast parable graciously accepted all the excuses from those who refused his invitation. Does this seem true to you? The answer is false. In the wedding banquet story, what was missing from the guest who was thrown out? A. Family member. B. Gift. C. Invitation. Or D. Wedding clothes. The correct answer is D. Wedding clothes. Jesus said we should give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar and to God what belongs to God. Is this fact true? The answer is true. When questioned about marriage after resurrection, what did Jesus say people will be like? A. Angels in heaven. B. Children again. C. Kings and queens. Or D. Married to God. The correct answer is A. Angels in heaven. Jesus identified 2 commandments as the foundation of all the law and prophets. Does this seem accurate? The answer is true. Why couldn't some people understand Jesus' parables according to his explanation? A. The stories were too complex. B. Their hearts were hardened. C. They weren't educated. Or D. They weren't Jewish. The correct answer is B. Their hearts were hardened. Jesus said the harvest at the end of the age represents the separation of what? A. Jews from Gentiles. B. Rich from poor. C. Righteous from wicked. Or D. Wheat from chaff. The correct answer is C. Righteous from wicked. In the story about settling accounts, how much did the first servant owe his master? A. 5 talents. B. Hundreds of dollars. C. Millions of dollars. Or D. 1 denarius. The correct answer is C. Millions of dollars. Jesus taught that we should forgive others if we want to be forgiven ourselves. Would you say this is true? The answer is true. After the original guests refused to come, the king invited who to his son's wedding banquet? A. Anyone they could find. B. Close relatives. C. Foreign diplomats. Or D. Religious leaders. The correct answer is A. Anyone they could find. Jesus compared the kingdom to a dragnet that catches all kinds of fish, both good and bad. Would this be accurate? The answer is true. In the story of the unmerciful servant, the master's response teaches what about God? A. He expects us to show mercy. B. He forgives only once. C. He keeps detailed records. Or D. He values money most. The correct answer is A. He expects us to show mercy.